So how do you get a job in TV and film development without any agency experience? This is in response to Anna Marie Bohr, who I'll tag in the comments, who is looking for the next step in her career. So I got to be honest with you, this one's going to be difficult because a lot of these jobs, these executive positions at production companies and inside of the studios and the streamers, the reason they require agency experience is because you do actually need that. And it's not knowing how to do coverage or, manage a slate of, projects and development that really matters. It's the agency relationships. That's what really matters. They want somebody that they can pluck from the agency world who has connections in that agency. So it's great to hire somebody from UTA or CAA who knows some of the players, who has some existing relationships, who can get free information. And it's not easy to do that. It's just not easy to do that if you did not come up in the agency world. Now, how did I get my job as the director of development at Intercut Capital, where me and my producing partner, Brian Wright, develop material, look for material, etc., to finance and produce? Well, it started by me writing screenplays, and then one of them caught the interest of Brian, who was at that point trying to set up a slate of 3 horror films, and then my film was going to be the first of the 3. But once I sort of informally, it wasn't paid at first, it was just informally helping them develop this slate of films, Brian and Dave, who had been people I'd worked with in physical production, realized I was bringing a much broader set of criteria to the table than just this is a good script. It also included a knowledge of physical production, how difficult the movie was going to be to make, and as well as a knowledge of marketing and publicity. That's sort of all that sort of informs my idea of like what is a screenplay that is worth producing. So let's put on our hiring manager cap for a minute and think about what would make you stand out in LA. Okay, so what I've noticed is a lot of people out here that hold that type of executive job in the studio world and the streamer world is that very few of them have substantial on-set experience. A bunch of them have never been on set. Like the number of people who work in that world who haven't been on set or haven't been a set PA or something at least is just mind-blowing to me. So emphasize those things that make you unique and talk about, the free knowledge base that they're going to have when they hire you. And also, consider getting a job that doesn't have the exact job title you have at that company, just so you can get into the world of that streamer or the world of that studio. And then maybe later you can make a lateral move into a more creative area that you want to spend the majority of your career in.